My name is Sandor Katz. We are at the Pickle Pavilion in the Hall of Taste at Slow Food Nation in San Francisco.
My name is Renato Sardo. I am the wine curator of Slow Food Nation.
My name is Jenny Britton-Bauer. I'm from Jenny's Splendid Ice Creams in Columbus, Ohio.
I am the author of a book called Wild Fermentation. Fermenting at home is incredibly easy. Really all you need to do is chop up vegetables, salt them, and stuff them in a jar. The difference between a cabbage molding in your pantry and delicious tangy sauerkraut is that once you get vegetables submerged under liquid, then molds cannot grow, and what grows instead are acidifying bacteria. The vegetable juices themselves will give you the strongest flavor, but you could also mix up a brine, salty water, or you could use wine, or you could use vegetable juice. Virtually everything in this Hall of Taste is a product of fermentation. The charcuterie over there is all fermented. The bread is all fermented. The cheese is all fermented. The wine is all fermented. The beer is all fermented.
Practically, we have a selection of almost 500 wines from 40 different states of United States. So you will find many organic and biodynamic wines. First of all, it's a farming practice, which is much healthier and has much less impact and keep the soil healthy. Conventional viticulture tend to impoverish the soil. Generally, Sauvignon Blanc is not an overwhelming grape, so I think it pairs very well with the fish because it doesn't overwhelm the flavor of the fish like it could a Chardonnay. With a meat, with a lamb, I would go with some Pinot Noir from Anderson Valley, from Mendocino, which are very elegant and interesting wines. If I would have a strong, robust meat plate, I would have a very strong Zinfandel, very alcoholic content, match very well with stews and cooked elaborate plates.
We're sampling lots and lots of different ice cream makers here who make ice cream from scratch. The recipe is the most important. All of the flavors are evident on ice cream. Subtle flavor differences, the kind of cream that you're using, how the cows are raised can be very important. What kind of sugar you use can be very important. And then of course, anything you use to flavor the ice cream, whether it's fresh apricots or strawberries, you can really tell when it's fresh, when it's real, and you can also really tell when it's just a flavoring. You can add almost anything to it. You have to be careful, and there's a lot of science involved. So if you're adding something like strawberries, you have to be really aware of the fact that strawberries have a lot of water, and they also bring sugar with them. So you have to be aware of that when you're crafting your recipe. But that's what ice cream makers do all day,
Here, open your mouth.